Welcome to Explore Travel TV. My name is David L. Peters, and this is another episode of Explore Vegas. Of course, I'm not really out and about in Vegas, but I am in Vegas. I'm at my house, actually, and I have a special guest, my friend Stacey, who's also a real estate agent and my real estate agent. So today, I'm going to talk something a little bit different kind of thing for my Vegas show is Vegas real estate. Because a lot of people ask me, I've been here almost a year now, actually just a little over a year, and this is Buddy. This is my dog Buddy. He wants to participate in the video. Anyways, a lot of people ask me about living in Las Vegas and what's it like to live in Las Vegas and all that kind of stuff. And so this video is going to be about real estate in Las Vegas, and I got my real estate agent expert, Stacey, here. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about that coming up next. So hey, if you guys are new here, I normally do travel stuff. This is Explore Travel TV. I do travel tips and tricks and all those kind of things, but I also do Explore Vegas because I do live here in Las Vegas. So if you're new here and that kind of stuff interests you, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up if you like the video and the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, I do have like my Las Vegas shirt here that I have and my Las Vegas hat, and my Las Vegas mask. We still need masks here in Las Vegas. I'll leave all the links down below for these. If you'd like to buy those, I totally appreciate it. And if you're not new here and you're coming back to watch more videos, I do appreciate that. Again, hit the subscribe button because it really helps out the channel. What's going on with Las Vegas real estate today? What's happening?
Well, it's quite different than last year in March. When David bought his house, we had some inventory issues, and the homes were selling kind of quickly, but because of we weren't shut down yet in Vegas. It was a little before they actually shut down Las Vegas. And so when during that period of time, people were starting to get a little hesitant maybe about what they were going to do, but there was still a lot of demand. And so fast forward to a year, because, the few months, March, April, May, June, July of last year were kind of spotty as far as what was happening in the market, because people weren't really sure, are we going to stay open? Are we going to close? Yeah. There was a lot of confusion, as you all know. But what happened coming into the beginning of the year is Las Vegas inventory, we went pretty much crazy, so to speak. There's very little inventory in the market right now. Mm-hmm. Prices have climbed, and so it just shifted. And people feel pretty good as far as where the market is, even though the prices are high. But every single kind of buyer is out there right now.
But also, a lot of people are losing their jobs too. So like right after my time that came in, people were losing their jobs, which all of a sudden they now don't qualify for the homes that they were trying to buy. So there was a really weird period
for sure,
of homes and sellers and buyers, and people nobody knew what was going on. Were they going to be able to keep their houses even, because they can't have jobs.
Yeah, and that's true, because we have, the Las Vegas Strip, and those of you that have been here, you know all about that. If you haven't been here, it's obviously, we have millions of people that come here every year, and that whole industry shut down. And so even though, there was maybe, by June or July, maybe 10% open or whatever the percentage was, people still weren't making what they're used to, even those people that were there, because for the most part it was shut down, but a soft opening. So that made a huge difference. But right now, what's happening is, we have all demographics that are interested in buying a house right now. You have, millennials that were locked down in an apartment and that are going, oh, I think I do want a house. I don't want to live in an apartment because I was paying for all these features and couldn't use them. They want their own house. They want, a playground for their kids, or even a backyard for their kids. So that's not shut down. They want control. And so a lot of the millennials are out buying right now, huge demographic, a lot of money to, moving around there.
And people are leaving California.
And
other states,
for sure. And then we have a huge California factor. that's moving here, and we get, Chicago and New York also. There's some migration from that direction as well. So it's been very busy. Inventory is very low. You'll see, gosh, one of the homes I saw the other day that David and I were talking, before we came on live, had over 20 offers on it. And so the listing agents are really working hard these days.
Yeah, so if you're an agent and you can find someone who wants to sell a house, that's a good thing. That's a good position.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because there's more people wanting to buy it. It's like an easy.
Oh, yeah.
But trying to find a house to buy for a client is going to be tough.
That's a challenge.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but I will say, if you're out there right now looking for a house, find a good agent, because you're going to need it right now. So that we can, be working for you and advocating for you, because right now with, when there's 5 offers, 10 offers, even 4 offers, and you're competing, maybe you don't have cash, but you're competing against 2 cash offers. Sometimes, they may consider your offer. Obviously, a lot of times cash does win. But there's some situations and you really need somebody to advocate. And that goes for new homes as well, because our new home market is very, very busy as well. I mean, there's communities that have, a 6-month, 1 year, 18-month wait. Some of them are doing drawings again for those of you that might have been in Vegas 10 years ago when we had inventory issues.
So like a lottery or something?
Yeah, like a lottery.
You have to win the lottery basically
Right.
to get in to have a chance to buy a house. And that's a good point with the new builds too, and I understand is a lot of people will want to go to the new builder to buy from them direct. Buddy, come on. To buy from them directly. But I understand it's actually even better to have an agent on your side.
Yeah, for sure. And that's a good point, because when you go to a new home builder, the agent that's on the site works for the builder. And so basically their job is to fulfill, because there are a lot of them are big builders here in Las Vegas, but you really do want that individual agent to be working with you and for you, and have hired basically your own person to go in that new home contract as well. Because if something is doesn't go the way you want it to, or you have questions, ultimately you want somebody that's more of a neutral party working for you in that situation. But new construction is definitely, a hot ticket right now. I will say, even though the inventory's low and the prices definitely have moved, we're overall in a pretty good place, because we do have a lot of different demographics buying, as I mentioned, but it's the interest rates too. So some people will say to me, because this is important to understand, some people will say, well, gosh, the prices are high right now. Is there going to be, is it going to, market going to fall apart again or whatever? Well, nobody's here. I'm not trying to predict or be a genie. But more than likely, you always have a correction. That's just normal in the stock market, housing market, you have those corrections. But what we have right now is really low interest rates. So if you think about it, and you're buying a $500,000 house at 3% versus a $400,000 house at 4 or 5 or 6%. So you have to kind of look at all, the whole scenario right now and see what's best for you. But definitely be looking for someone that can help support you in helping you get a house right now, because it is a tight market.
Very competitive. And a lot of investors, you said cash buyers. I know people in California are selling their, $1 million crack house boxes, and taking a lot of cash and coming here and offering a bunch of cash.
Yeah.
So there's those kind of buyers. But are there a lot of investors coming in with cash buying up a lot of houses here?
We don't really have, not right now. Okay. Not to say there's not any investors, but typically what an investor would be doing right now, for the most part, would be buying a home that's dated and then making it look like a model home. Because a lot of people that are coming in right now that want a house in 30 days, they don't want to go through a rehab process. And honestly, it's just as hard to get a rental right now as it is a house, believe it or not.
Okay.
So trying to even get, into a rental, it can be challenging. So for someone who has cash, cash can be great, but if they need a 2 or 3 week close and the other person can't make that accommodation. There's some little tricks that you have to do right now. You have to be pretty creative in the deal making process.
There you go. So it's kind of a crazy market, but if you guys are interested in finding out more information, whether you're coming from out of state or if you're in Nevada, in Las Vegas, looking to buy or sell a house, I'm going to leave Stacey's contact information down below. They can contact you, right?
Absolutely,
Is that fine?
absolutely.
And she can help, either help or even direct you to somebody that could help if for some reason so you got some weird things going on. I don't know.
I work. That's my hobby is working. So
yes.
You'll find me most of the time out looking at houses with somebody.
Yeah, exactly. And when she came over here to do this, she was on the phone working, deals and things for people as it's always. It's nonstop on there. So thank you, Stacey, for coming by on that. I appreciate it. And thanks, guys. If you have any questions, leave them comments down below. Give me the thumbs up if you like this. Again, it's a little bit different than my normal videos, but I thought I'd try it out and see if you guys are interested in Las Vegas real estate. If you do like it, and thumbs up and comments. If you want more real estate stuff as we go on, as the market changes, or any questions that you have, maybe we can come back for another episode.
Yeah, there you go.
And bring in special topics. This was just kind of a general topic, but maybe we can look at other things eventually.
For sure, there's so many reasons to move to Vegas.
Yeah, watch my show and you'll see. I got lots of stuff. So thanks a lot, guys, and we will see you next time. Remember, life is short, so live it and travel more when we can.
There you go.
And have fun in Vegas. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.